Happy Saturday, everybody. Good morning. I'm going to be a little bit subdued this morning. I do apologise, but I've got a terrible, terrible headache from hay fever, I think it is. My eyes feel like they're about to bulge out my sockets. My whole nose feels like it's made out of concrete. And it's like spiking me with needles and stuff. It's horrible. And it's starting to make my head throb. But I'm okay. I'll be alright. Or a caffeinated beverage to carry us through. We're gonna finish the thighs. Hopefully. And yeah, I haven't actually had a look at this yet. Yeah, it's as I feared. You can see that whole part's just come away from it just here, all the way up that seam. So we'll do a little maintenance first and try and get that sorted, and then we'll move on to thigh 2. And then when thigh 2 is done, we can move on to boots. When we've done boots, it's just like a little couple of hand plates, and then that's it. I'll probably do that and some painting in the same stream. Don't know. I don't think I'll be streaming tomorrow, but I might. So I mean, it'll be nice to see you all if I do, and hopefully you're all getting notified that I'm actually doing this. So I mean, that's always good, isn't it? So yeah, first things first. If we've got enough heat, because this gets no, it came straight off. Brilliant. My glue gun gets stuck on its stand sometimes. So let's see if we can just get this guy to glue in. There we go. Just going to hold it like this for a while and see how you're all doing. Mr. Wizard, good afternoon. Good afternoon. It is afternoon, isn't it? Yeah, we're an hour into afternoon. Where you been all week? Been streaming streaming every day, waiting for your presents. No, I know you're a busy man. You don't have to answer that. That's, it was me just being silly and full of hay fever and nausea. But yeah, we're just gonna, for people dropping in, I like this idea of just sort of sitting here with a hand on my hip and just holding a piece of foam. People are like, what the fuck is this? Busy working on my new project. Ooh. You do like holding all the cards, don't you, Mr. Wizard? You always do that. I'll just tell you a word or two and make you guess what it is that I'm actually doing, and then I'll just reveal it in my own time. Yeah. It's you in a nutshell, innit? You're not just going like, oh, I'm busy working on this thing. He's like, busy working on my own project. Yeah. So for that reason, I'm not going to ask. How's that? How'd you like that then? Huh? Is that what you wanted? Right, there we go. Our shin finished, and watch this. It won't stand up. There's a child crying outside. Yep. I'm guessing you're a little bit behind. It's that YouTube thing, you have to hit fast forward, so it makes it like speed up. And I'll make sure that for the next 5 seconds or so that I'm just messing about with this. Oh. See, there's no stable thing for it to stand up on, so it just goes like that. Which is fine, because it lays down fine. Oh, that's something I need to do. When I've done this, I'm going to do the other one, and then I need to do the mount for the knee parts. That's something I completely forgot about. What a silly Billy. Right. Now, we're going to see if we can find a piece of foam that will accommodate this and other parts. Of course. Right. So that one, I can probably find one for this one. Right. Hang on. Remove these because we're not going to need them till later on. We might need them soon. So I'll put them there. That we will need because that goes on top of here. This one, I think I should be able to find something that will... that we'll be able to use for that. But let's see. No, not quite. I'm sure I've got something that should work. No, we've tried that one, haven't we? That's stupid. Right. No. Oh. I'm dropping bits on the floor. So you're not doing it, Mr. Wizard? You're not going to share with the group? If it was important enough to announce, it's important enough to tell the rest of us, isn't it? It's top secret. Oh, that was close. That was close as well. Like, it all fits right up to that. Yeah, and then it just floats off the end. Never mind. Oh, does this mean I'm going to have to cut a piece? It does. It means I'm going to have to cut a piece. So, yeah. So for these three bits, we'll call them because you flip that. We'll definitely have to cut something. But these, like, a lot of the rest of this is going to be fine. We're going to need space for that as well. 2 of them. So if I roughly work out what we're looking at here, we can attempt to see if that's gonna fit on there quite well. It should do. And ideally we'd have space for this as well. I don't think we will, but we'll see. Right. Just gonna chop a nice chunk of this off and see what I can fit on. Working on a full set of Warhammer 40k Space Marine armor. Funny you should mention that, my dude. I bought something today and I'm very, very happy. I don't know how the hell I'm going to do it because it's so, like, elaborate and massive. There he is. For a 40k Space Marine, like the modern Space Marine from the video games it is. Like, just the backpack alone. Look at how many sheets of paper just for the backpack. And there it is. And, like, I'm really happy that I did it because, like, it even has the emblem. And it's really cool, but look how many files it is. It's so elaborate. And it's all encompassing as well. I'm, like, looking at it and I'm thinking, like, if someone wants me to do it, I'll definitely do it. I'll build it for someone else. But I was thinking, like, I might build one as, like, an advertisement thing just to see if people were interested in me building one. But, like, that would cost me about 70 quid in foam to build. So I'm going to have to wait till I actually have that kind of money to drop on something like that. That's the armor I'm making, but 3D printed. Yeah, the the new game. There's an expansion coming out or something. Naz is playing it. Like she was sending me messages last night about playing it, and the game is apparently really really good. The other thing I bought is this guy. I'm so excited just to make this. Like literally just the shell alone would make me lose my mind. So we should go to a con like it. Well, like I say, I don't know. I'm going in this. I'm going to be a Ninja Turtle, dude. That's what I'm doing. I've been playing it since it came out. Yeah, I. It's like I say. Yeah, she's saying it's real good, and I get it. But I'm going as this. I'm gonna have me an entire Ninja Turtle. I've also had an idea because you've got like elbow and knee pad design there, and I'm wondering if I go to like a fabric shop and get some fake brown leather, I could put that onto the fake brown leather and make them out of like actual like little leatherette straps type of thing, and then yeah, I think that would be pretty cool. Uh, do I want to see it now? Do I T wanna see it now? What are we talking about, Mr. Wizard? Settle down. Right, slowly and calmly. I'm gonna have Ninja Turtle hands. Oh, right. Sorry. Now onto the task at hand. I'll just. The first one I build is gonna be for my mate's kids. So I'm gonna do like a little one for them, and that'll be like good practice. Um, yeah, that would work. Uh, I do want to see it now. What, the Ninja Turtle? Woohoo! There we go. Right, back to it. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's like the black foam that I've got that I was just cutting there. Is the squishy little skinny stuff, and that's I'm gonna make the entire build out of that, except for the chest and shell part, which is gonna be out of this like heavy duty stuff. And yeah, it's gonna be good. Oh, I'm so excited. And then I'm even thinking I might not do it for the first build that I do, but I'm most definitely thinking that I want to do foam clay for the skin and stuff, and definitely around like the ridges and the eyebrows and stuff, and like furrows and what have you. And then actually buy some the young boy he wants Leonardo, so I'm gonna get some blue material and sort of glue it bit by bit, like with maybe PVA or something that's not gonna like form globules, as it were, and just like a thin layer of it, and then pop it on so you can see all like the ridges and furrows through the material, and yeah, it should be really cool. Um, yeah, very much looking forward to doing that. And I think it's going to be the next one I do. After this is going to be a Ninja Turtle. Um, because just because just because sent a pic of the Space Marine helmet. Oh, oh yeah, you have. Is that the Space Marine chaplain? Yeah, it's. Hang on, I haven't even got that camera on. What am I doing? There we go. Very nice, Mr. Wizard. Very, very, very nice. Or it will be, because you're exceptional with your paint work. So, yeah. Who's the model by? 'Cause that's really cool. That's something as well. I don't know if you can. I'll try and see if it, like, over my scrap thing. No, it's right behind the scrap thing. I've got my my belt printer back. I still need to get it's a motherboard that it needs. I don't know if you remember, like, ages ago we were talking about how it was basically just dead to the world. I had, like, the most expensive paperweight known to man. Yeah, I've got it back, and I'm gonna start printing stuff so I can do molds of things. Like, that is a neck piece for Master Chief. I'm gonna use a 3D printer to start doing molds and what have you. Friend of yours, nice. Made the 3D render. Oh, so you made it into a 3D piece to then print, or you had to render it to print? It was already 3D. I'm just trying to understand the process. Right. While I wait for a reply, obviously, I'm just going to crack on with this. So there's one just about done. There we go. Now, if I'm putting that there, this can go here. Yeah, in fact, it's going to go there right now. Let's get it home. There. There we go. Now we flip. And there we go. Beast Pro, hello, welcome. So that's that. What else do we need? We need this. Ideally, we need two of them, so let's see if we can work that out. I wonder if this goes down here and we get it up here, but then we definitely can't reverse it, so maybe up here, then that can be put up there as well. But we're losing a huge chunk there. But then, can we do anything down here? No, we can't. Well, that's bloody useless, isn't it? Right. I don't know what to do. I think, well, first things first, we're going to more immediately need another one of these, so I might as well get that on. Try and utilise as much space as I can without, like... Oh, goodness. Ooh. Down here, maybe? Then we've got loads of space down here to put these on. I have to do these first. It's not necessarily an afterthought, but it's just trying to utilise a big space. while we've got it. But it's not going to work, is it? I'm not going to get it all in, unfortunately. Unless that will fit through that little gap there. It won't. Be right back. Okay, Mr. Wizard. See you soon. But that will go right up here. For anybody wondering, this is me trying to work out the economics of saving space on foam, because I have a limited budget and not a huge amount of it. And we've got one whole shin left to build, just to catch you all up there. And then I've got like a whole boot to make as well, so that's going to be a whole nother mess of foam that we need to buy probably, unfortunately. So let's see. I like that. I mean, that's meant to be in there anyway. Fit that up there. Get that as close as possible without overlapping. We could definitely do another one of those down here after that. And we might fit one of those in down here. If we're like that, will this then... Oh, that's so close. Oh my god. Oh, why? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that would have been so good. Wait, right, okay, hang on a minute. What if... Now I know we've got to... Let me try and get that up there and get it as close as can. Closest can. Don't know what a closest can is, but... No. Right. I have decisions to make. I think this is the closest we're going to get to like a really, really economic placement of everything. So I'm going to do it as is. I'll get that as close to the top as possible, and we might actually save enough space to bring other things in below. Let's see. See what we do. I can literally hear the Halo chant. You know, the monk chant. I swear to God. I swear I heard it. Like out there, like someone playing it on a... It's really faint. It's a half decent day up here in north of England, so like there's more than likely going to be like a fucking garden party or something going on, which is you know, lots of fun. Now we're gonna get that in there for definite. And it just looks like there's enough room to fit one in there, but I don't know if there will be. If we put that over there and we just shift this over a little bit, that might be it. Just shove it up a little bit. Right. I know this is unusual, me actually like planning ahead. Oh, I nearly removed it there when I've only done half of it. That would have been fun. There we go. That's another. Right, I wonder if I get this as far up as we can get it without overlapping. So that's it. That's right there is about the absolute limit. And if we push this up here, is that gonna... No, that's not enough. And it's overlapping, so... Right. There's nothing we can do. Let's just get it drawn on and start cutting it out and putting it together, because otherwise, what the hell are we doing here? Sitting around watching me umming and ahhing over templates. Well, that's no fun. 96C over here. What lovely weather. Jesus. I've got like Irish and Nordic blood. If I went into 96C, I'd just like melt or turn to stone or something. Crikey. Whereabouts are you, Beast Pro? What your rough... What's your rough location? Please don't dox yourself. You're 22 here in sunny Somerset. We know where you are, Mr. Wizard. You're right down there with the other wizards in your lovely weather. R. Alright. Yeah, there's no way this is getting on there now. No. But we might have another piece that'll allow this shape where it wouldn't allow the other. No. Let's see. No. Just tried that. I'm doing the insanity thing. Ooh, that's close. Oh, that is close as well. No, there's... No. That's too small. Let's see. I'm in South Florida, the melting state. I'm actually in a car right now. I hope you've got aircon, dude, because we don't have it as standard over here. Our weather fluctuates far too much, so when it gets hot, there's no escape. And it never gets that kind of hot. But there's a thing as well that, like, in hotter places in the world, the ground and plant life absorb the heat a little bit. But over here, because it's so cold, all our plant life reflects it. So you really do have no escape, and you can feel like you can even go in like the woods where it's all shaded, and you can feel the heat coming up from the ground. It's unreal. So like, I went to Thailand right in the middle of monsoon season, so it was so humid and hot, and you felt like you were walking around going a lot of the time. And then your aircon's broken. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm feeling ill just imagining it. But yeah, there was like, I went over to Thailand and it was so much hotter than it was here. It was probably closer to what it's like in Florida at the time. It was monsoon season as well, so it's humid. So it was like a wet, horrible heat that you could hardly like breathe in. But I sort of got used to it really quickly, and it was like quite easy to get used to. I came back here, and obviously we had winter, so I was like, after being in Thailand for a while, and then I came, and then a few months ago, a couple of years ago, we had the heat wave that seemed to make headlines around the world or something, and people were sort of criticizing it, but it was worse than Thailand. Like the weather, it was worse. Like I felt like I was like beaten down by the heat in Thailand, right? But I felt like I couldn't breathe here. It was so bad. So far today is rained heavy, been overcast, cold, and now all the clouds have gone. I'm assuming you went far there, and it's fucking roasting. So much moisture in the air. Yeah, that's what's here as well. It's sort of overcast, but we've got the heat and the moisture in the air, and clearly the pollen as well, which is why I look like I've got pink eye. Yeah, man. It's so weird though, like it's not as hot here, but the heat's unbearable here when you get it. And I've been to other countries and it's been way hotter and 100% more bearable. So that whole thing about the plant life reflecting heat or something instead of absorbing it has to be a thing. I assume it's got to be something. There's got to be something to it. Yeah, see a lot of TikToks of like, funnily enough, Americans actually coming over and going like, "Why is it so hot? Like, what's the what And there's search what, because we say everything in Celsius, so it's 24 degrees Celsius. So what's that in Fahrenheit? And they look at it and go, "Well, that's not. It's not that hot here. Why is it so hot?" um, we need a good thunderstorm to clear it. Yeah, well, that'd be nice. We'll accept the thunder. Yes, please. Bring it on. That would be nice. Wouldn't it be lovely? Oh god, this thing is like, I've really broken this. I've got a huge split at the top of my knife, and the blade just keeps getting stuck in it like that. And then I have to battle to get it back out again. Anyway, have I done? No, I haven't yet. There we go. Doing angled cuts all the way along here, because this is the bit that's going to meet another part that when it folds in on itself. Right. Move that over a bit. Don't want to be slicing my templates now, do I? There we go. We got a yellow weather warning for thunderstorms. Well, there you go. You asked for it, you got it. I don't know if we do. And like, I check my weather app every now and again, but I've never known it be like accurate. So I tend not to look at it. I'll have a quick check though. Let's have a look. Right, we've got him out at least. Let's see. It is 21 degrees C here, and then it says feels like 24. Moderate thunderstorm warning. So that's me right there. It's not much different to down there, is it? It's always warmer down south, just a little bit. We've got 8-mile-an-hour winds, whatever that means. 1009 MBAR pressure, 63% humidity. That's what the killer is, isn't it? How long you've been working on this project? Oh my god, that is a loaded question, Beast Pro. 2 years. What it is about 2 years ago, I was living in a flat on my own, or an apartment, as you might call it. I was working on this. I got the chest and the helmet done, and the biceps, and the belly part, and the belt. So I had like a whole torso, the helmet, and some biceps. And then someone got murdered in the flat above mine, and I lost my mind. I ended up moving out of said apartment building, and just ended up like not being able to continue for the longest time. I found myself without a place to live again, and I've moved. My brother has let me move in here, in his big house while they're selling it. And yeah, the murder house. We're not joking about that. Yeah, right. I try not to think about it, but it bears explaining. So now I'm in this big place with loads of space. I just thought, like, let's get this done, because the guy paid for it. It's a commission. He paid for it, and he's been so wonderful. And he's from your side. He's stateside, and he's like, don't worry about it, man. Life happens. Like, fucking death happens as well, mate. But yeah, the guy's been so good, and I'm finally in a position where I was able to afford to buy foam, where I've actually got space to put my setup. So I built, the first thing I built was the shoulder parts to the biceps for him, and then we went ahead and built the forearms and got them all nice and done and sorted. And then we've done the thighs. These guys are all ready for paint. And now we're just finishing the shins off. Where have I put the shin? Whoop. So there's one shin done. That's what we're working on right now. The second one of those. Then we've got boots and hand plates, and if you're saying go to the guy that's waited this long for his paid for suit, then I totally agree with you. If you're talking about me, okay, but no, he is. I really, really love this guy. He's such a wonderful guy. And I do thank this stream for one of the reasons why people have been so wonderful with me, because they've been able to watch me do this and like actually see me make everything. And because they've been able to see me do it, I think that's why I've got so much goodwill from them. Because I mean, if it was me and I spent the amount of money that I charge for these suits, and I was waiting 2 years for it, dude, I'd be losing my mind. I'd be so pissed. And he's not. He's such a wonderful, wonderful man. I love him to bits. Honestly, I would marry him if I could, because he's marvellous. He's a beautiful person. Honestly, I'm so grateful for like the response I've had from him. I honestly, I couldn't afford to refund him if I wanted to. Because it was 2 years ago. That money is long gone. So I'm essentially doing this now out of my own pocket currently. And I'm selling stuff so that I can buy foam to finish it, and that's what I'm doing. And yeah, and I've bought a couple of templates as well. Like I was saying earlier with Mr. Wizard there, we both happen to have got hold of Warhammer templates at the same time for the same Space Marine armor. Mr. Wizard does 3D printing, so he'll be doing it in that, and then I'm offering it for people if they want commissions doing. It's going to be a lot. It's like so much more elaborate than a Halo armor, but you know, it is what it is. But again, 2 years. But if I actually count up build time, I'm sorry I'm waffling on, but like if I actually counted up in build time, I think it would probably have taken me about 6 weeks to do the whole thing if I count another week or two to do the boots and the hand plates. I think it'd probably only take another week to do those, or a few days. But then I've got to paint it as well. So yeah, about 6 weeks in total actual build time. If I'm really thinking about it, you know. And there you go. Ay, ay, ay. Right, okay. Yeah, it's quite the story. Saying, wow, man. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, it's been a road. Also, this house may have sold. We had a house viewing the other day, and haven't heard anything back just yet. But there's a good chance that that's it, and it's sold. And if that is the case, then I'm going to end up homeless again. So, partly, I've been doing 2 streams a day, like doing 4 hours on a morning and 4 hours on a night to try and get caught up and get this done, because I don't know if I'm going to be here much longer. And if that's the case, then I'm going to have to I have to rethink everything. I won't be able to build anymore. I won't be able to do any kind of streaming or anything like that. That'll be it. And all the momentum I'm building up as we speak, it'll just be gone again, and I'll have to start again for a third time. Because that's what happened 2 years ago. I had to stop, and then it's only taken till now before I've been doing 2 a day for about 2-3 weeks, I think. About 2 weeks. It's about 2 weeks. Am I making stuff up? I'm not sure. It's been a little while, and I'm only just now starting to get busy again with people like yourself dropping in and saying hi, and and gaining new followers for the first time in 2 years, which is nice. And I very much appreciate those that have and those that do. Because we're on Twitch as well. Something will come up the universe provides. Yeah, that would be nice. Thank you, Mr. Wizard, for your kind words. How about showing me some of that magic? Huh? Mr. Wizard? Magic me some crowns. Some crowns. Oh dear. Okay, dude. Thank you for joining us. Please do give us a follow or something. I'm on Twitch as well if that's your preferred platform and you've just sort of stumbled across while swiping through YouTube. We'll talk again, mate. Wow. It's Harley Halo cosplay on everything. Everything. Soon to be just Harley cosplay, I think. I'm just gonna totally do a number on the Halo thing soon, I think. I don't know. I gotta shout out George as well, who's the guy that came and bought all my stuff yesterday. like the last of my Halo sort of figurines and pop vinyls, and I had a warthog and like the plastic weapons and stuff. And he's the guy that's setting up like a Halo game themed gaming room. And okay, Beast Bro, see you soon. Thank you for dropping in, and like I say, join us again, please. Yeah, Georgie something, I forget his Twitch handle, but he followed me this morning. Want to shout him out, tell him thank you, because of him I'm going to be able to buy more foam and finish this build, and hopefully others in like my Ninja Turtles project that's going to be next. So I mean, it's not like a donation, but it's still worth, like, you know, shouting out, because it means that I'll be able to do a lot more. Make a brand out of it, HC Customs. Maybe. I mean, that is the plan, is that I'm not only going to be doing like maybe the odd commission. When I get the 3D printing going, I'm actually going to start printing miniatures for scenes for like tabletop games and Warhammer and shit. Stuff like elaborate rock designs, like cliffs and mountains maybe, and then like some alien looking vegetation and stuff, so you could do like an off-world type diorama, you know, with your armies and stuff, whether it's Dungeons and Dragons or, you know, whatever. So I'm going to start printing off little miniatures like that, but I'm also going to start casting parts for Halo costumes out of urethane and like foam rubber or whatever the most modern thing that people use is, because the process is the same no matter what you use. You make the print, you then create a cast out of that print, and then you're able to just constantly make new molds, like, you know. So that's the plan. I'm going to do stuff like that neck piece. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do belly parts. And if I can get it down to like a fine art, I shouldn't have to charge too much for it either, which will be good. Because I only know one dude that does anything like that in the entirety of the world, as far as I'm aware, and it's the one guy in America that does only that. And that's like the Master Chief neck. That's the chin right there on my thumb here. And like that goes down the front, and I mean, it's cool as fuck, innit? And I'm, you know, better get your sanding game on. And I'll send them to you. But yeah, I need to fix the 3D printer first. This is all pie in the sky until that gets done. So I think it needs a motherboard, because there's nothing comes up on the screen, and apparently the fault with that type of printer, because it's made out of, I think it's an Ender 3 motherboard. Ender 3. Yeah, I think it's an Ender 3 motherboard that it has, but it's a belt printer, so it's just a conveyor belt. And if I'm making like scenery stuff, it's perfect for that, because I could just set a box up at the bottom of a table and just set it off, and it'll print until it runs out of filament. And, you know, I could do thousands of the same type of rock and stuff, and then I could sell them as kits so people could do their own stuff. with it, like paint it how they want, or they can, or I could offer it painted as well. So you still haven't fixed it. It's been 2 years. Yeah, well, no, I've had no reason to it and no room to do it. I've had no room to do anything, my dude. I haven't, like, you're saying you still haven't done it 2 years later? What are we doing here? Like, we're building a 2-year-old commission, you know? It's, this part of my life has been on hold for 2 years. There's nothing I've been able to do because I've had no room to do it. I started doing out the loft where I was to maybe do it up there. And after I'd boarded out all the floor, so it was ready I could do the eaves and things like that, so it wouldn't be absolutely boiling or absolutely freezing, I lost my job. And I couldn't fund the project anymore. There was no way. So I couldn't do this anymore. You say the universe provides, but also the universe taketh away. Unfortunately, that is the case. It does every now and again screw you. But here we are. We're back for now until we have a house sale, which could have already happened, and then I've literally got a matter of weeks. I think I've probably got about 2 months left here if they actually make an offer on the place and it's accepted. You know, because the lawyers have to do all like the red tape shit, don't they? And whatever when you're dealing with mortgages and buying and shifting money around and all that, like, you know, important stuff. You know, come down this way. We can rent a bigger place and work on bigger projects and move stuff with me too. Yeah, I would love to do that, mate. I really genuinely would. 100% go into business with you. 100%. But I can't leave my kids. I can't. I just can't. I can't be that far away. I have like flashbacks because my dad moved to Southampton when I was about 5 or something. And I mean, that is just like history repeating itself, isn't it? And yeah, things didn't end well on that. And obviously I wouldn't do what happened to me, but it was like, I can't fathom the idea of being that far away. You know. So yeah, if it wasn't for that, like, I would absolutely do it, but I can't do that to them, and I don't want to either. Like, anything, me moving wise, any further than like a travelable distance, like maybe an hour at the most. Anything outside of that is just like out of the question, unfortunately. Yeah. I'm guessing you went for fair and not far. And I agree. You know, I'm sure you'd be the same if you know, the worst happened, and knocking on wood for you, dude. Then you wouldn't want to move far out of where you are to, you know what I mean? Because you wouldn't want to leave them. It's just the way it is, isn't it? But yeah, I love the idea, mate. I really do. We've said this before, haven't we? If there was only a way that we could like work with each other remotely, we 100% would, and it would be like amazing. And yeah, family first, exactly. I'm sure there is. I'm sure there's a way we can work together remotely somehow, because the only difference nowadays is like proximity, and like if there was projects that we could both work on, like if there was parts of things that you were building and I could do something a bit more flexible for said armor, for example, that needs to have a tiny bit more flexibility in certain joints and things, holler at your boy. I can always fucking build it and send it to you. You know what I'm saying? So that's something, isn't it? But I mean, yeah, moving, like putting things in the same place and being able to like work on stuff like we could make silly social media videos all the time, and like, you know, yeah, it would be a brand thing, wouldn't it? It would work. But can't leave the kids, man. It's just not a thing. It's not a thing that will be done. So how about you move your entire family up here instead? But yeah, it does sound like a plan, doesn't it? Yeah. See you soon, Beb. Beb. Bebe. Right. Let's see. Where are we? There we are. We need this bit. And I've just put like a tiny bit of foam away that would have been perfect for this, so I'll see if I can dig it out. Where have you gone, you little bugger? Is it too small? It's too small. Oh. There we go. There we go. What's happening? Oh my god, the carry on with that shit. There's been an absolute carry on with Naz, and not like, you know, like arguments or anything, but she was trying to just get some drawers. It's like bedroom drawers. Simple thing, order it. Where do we order furniture from in this country? IKEA. IKEA says, yes, deliver it on this day. Oh, we missed you, even though we agreed to deliver to a shop. Oh, we missed you, so we'll be, returning that to the warehouse or whatever. Calls up. We actually don't have them in stock. No, it was a whole thing, actually. Basically, it turned out in the end that they didn't have them in stock and they just didn't say anything. So she's gone elsewhere and found them elsewhere and got them and what have you, and just received a notification that they're apparently going to be delivered from IKEA. Okay. Oh, especially if you... If you get charged, return them. There we go. Right. Okay. So we've got this. We've got this. We need this out. And yeah. So we need a slight angle on that. We're never using that. Bin it. And we definitely need an angle on... Yeah, both of these are both quite intense angles. Just gotta get right angle on it. This can be a straight cut along the top because that's nothing. There we go. Wah, 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 wah. We'll work something out. Yeah. Might even be able to do it via video call on here. Right, okay. Sorry, I am arranging my next build as we speak, basically. There is a vehicle. Was ist this vehicle? Oh, I don't know. Ow! Not ow. I didn't actually hurt myself. I bent the knife blade and it freaked me out a bit. Oh, okay. It looks like somebody just pulled down here by accident and just like went, oh, this isn't a street. And fully backed out and buggered off. Excellent stuff. Oh, yeah. Oh, why is this so awkward? It wasn't this awkward before. There we go. Mein Gott. Right. Okay. So, we've got that. There's so much prep to be done on this little piece. Okay, I'm going to glue the absolute crap out of this and then we'll go from there. I shouldn't have held it like that. Right, I'm going to let that solidify over there while we move on swiftly. I'll call you tomorrow after I've been cleaning job. Okay. Sorted. Yeah, these little awkward bits need doing before I actually get to shaping the whole thing. So yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. There we go. Oh my god. I've got like shaky hands. Oh. Rise and shine. Good morning, you trucks. Guess what, mate? I watched that video. I don't speak Spanish. Or is it Portuguese? Either way, I only know English. So I watched that video and the dude starts explaining what's going on, and I'm like, ah. It was so good, man. Oh, I love you so much for sending me it, but I was like, oh my god. Ah, dear. Yeah, so I couldn't really understand the video. I apologize, but yeah, I really appreciate you trying to help me out, man. It was very good of you. And it did give me a proper good oh, is the captions on it? Well, it gave me a real good laugh. It really did, because I was like, but I don't. Oh. Awesome is what it was. Yeah, I'll have another look at it with subtitles. But yeah, that was. It's like, oh no, Spanish YouTube. I can't understand it. There we go. And there. Right. I'm going to find one in English. Yeah, wait. I can go back to that one and put the captions on, man. I just didn't think about it. It was late and I was tired. So I just sort of turned it on and the guy's like, hola. And I was like, oh no. Oh dear. It was good. It was good. It was so good, actually. Like, I was so tired that I laughed at it for like 10 minutes straight. Yeah, it was good. Oh God, right. I've just thought I'm doing a video call about a build from my friend's son, and that's happening tomorrow. But but it's like Father's Day, isn't it? And I'm going to be with the kids, so I'll have to. Right. Ooh, we've managed it with no splits. Not today, they said. Right, okay, now we can get this bit done. Nice big fat chunk out of that side, and just a tiny slither out of this side. Tiny, tiny. Bonus points to anyone that heard the glue mouse pop in to say hello. And yeah, I'm gonna glue this now, I think. Let's see. Is it right? Whoopsie. No, I'm not. I'm gonna excuse me, I'm gonna glue it all together first. Because otherwise it will be silly. Because we need it all to line up before we need it to be shaped, really. Because the shape will inform the lineup, sort of thing. That makes sense to me. So apologies to all those that are like, what the fuck is he talking about? Well, let's watch Chilling Your Work, yeah. Always appreciate you dropping in, Utrox, mate. And yeah, we're just gonna see if we can get this to fit first, like so. So yeah, that's gonna be right. So I'm gonna glue the sides where it's actually gonna meet, but I'm also gonna glue there and down here. So all of it is, you know, done at the same time, and then you get a real good, like, you get a real good shape that way. Also looking at the other one to make sure that we're getting like as close as possible to what that one was as well. I'm just going to go on break dead quick once I've done this because I want to go get another drink. So I'm thirsty today and I'm very tired, or at least I feel tired, but it's hay fever. I know that it's hay fever. And it's like in my eyes and in my throat. I'm like, it feels like tired eyes, but it's not. It's definitely hay fever. Right, same again. Get some glue on the bit that we're actually attaching. We're going to get some in this canal here and then all the way down the big one. There we go. There we go. I'm thinking today I might just do one big long one in the afternoon instead of two, and then I'm going to play Wolfenstein and shoot Nazis. That's right. You heard me. I'm going to be shooting Nazis. Good old-fashioned WW2 arseholes. That's who's going down tonight. Oh no. Oh, it. Oh. There's an absolutely completely separate split down there that's not actually something that I've done, that was already in the foam. And not the black line either. There's a, you can see just beyond it, there is an ever so slight, just a tiny bit of split, look, just there. And that's from when I cut the foam off the roll. The knife pokes through and gets the other bit, just sort of goes across it. And you never see it until you bend something, but what a coincidence, it's nearly exactly on the line. Oh dear. Oh well. It's that kind of split that'll get filled with paint. And then yeah, Atrox. If the paint doesn't cover it, you can make a little nice detail out of it. Put a tiny bit of chrome paint on it, and make it part of the design. Happy accidents. We've talked about happy accidents, and that's one of them. Right, now we can get the top bit glued in, and then I'm going to take a tiny break to get a drink, and then I'll come back and we'll do quite a bit more. Because yeah, I want to try and I'm gonna attempt to get as far as I did before and get I'm at the very least gonna get every piece you see here on this build today. And then who knows, if I'm feeling fruity, I might even continue. We might even try and get the entire thing done. Can you imagine such a thing? But yeah, I don't know why, but I've got an overwhelming urge to play Wolfenstein. Not to get political, but it might be something to do with like certain things going on in the world in general, not the latest news that we won't go into detail about. But just in general, I like want to just anyway. Oh, there's a line through this piece as well. I've just noticed. I've just sat and talked about taking a break, and I've immediately started cutting this bit. Right, such an idiot, right? I'm going to force myself now. I'm going to do these last two cuts, then I'm putting the be right back screen on, and I'm actually going to be right back, okay? That's what's happening. That's what's happening now. Otherwise, I just forget, and I keep going, and I burn right through everything. It's so, like, yeah. Yeah. No. Be right back. Won't be long. As promised, I have returned. Hi. Whoop. So yeah, here we are, continuing the build. Thanks for sticking with me. If you're still here, I love you. If you left because you saw a Be Right Back screen, I hate you. Oh dear, right. Hi. I, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's going on either. Okay, where are we? We've done that. We can throw that out now. We have done this. We can throw this out now. We need to prep these parts and they can go straight on, I think. Yes, they can. And then we need to do the ankle bits that I totally forgot about. I should have added that to the big slab that we had. But I've got plenty of room for little parts like that. It's fine. It's all good. All good. Yes. Now, right, that's you, isn't it? So we need to go from... like about there. Not quite half. Follow the curve. Make it slightly bigger until we get to there. The edge. The edge that we wanted. There we have it. I'm just following the lines off that. I don't know if you can make them out, but they go all the way along there. Yeah. For what it's worth. And I know there's like Yetrox following along. Or just seeing the process at least, aren't you, mate? Oh, sorry, right. Oh no, split it. Oh, there's a tiny wee hole right there. Oh, it's too small to fix as well. I don't think I can do that. Let's see. Can I? I might just be able to get some glue in. Just try and get it. Try and stretch it open as far as you can on the bottom there, and then just try and squeeze it through a little bit so you see a bit poke out, and then you can get rid of that because then you know that the glue is touching, and then you just try and leave it. So that's ready. So we'll do the other one now. Ugh. Right. Yeah, so we're going from about there all the way around, make it wider till we get to there. Now this time, I'm going to be a little bit more bloody careful. Tiny little slice out of there. doing a little bit more of an angle so it's not quite as like deep, going down as, you know, all the way at the bottom. I don't know. I'm just having to make a wee slice there. Whew, that was nerve-wracking because when you make those wee slices, as I put it, you run the risk of doing exactly what I just did and splitting it. So you got to be careful. There we go, we managed. It's okay. And that's looking about right. So I'm just going to glue this bottom bit there to squeeze that in, because again, that's looking about the right angle that we want. I might even just glue it on and then we can be absolutely certain of the angle. See, now it's not quite as harsh as I was making it there. That could have been a mistake, so that's why we do that. Just glue those bits together, hold for a wee while, and blow, of course. This is just what the stream is, isn't it? It's just like the blow channel. Not in a fun way. That's nice and solid. Nope. Not going there. So I'm gonna do this whole side now, just get it all on. Oh, we've fallen a bit behind it there. I hope. No, you can't. Good. Okay. Right. I went silent just to check the levels there, because I can hear, just like last week, they're out in the garden that's literally just behind me over there, playing music as loud as they can, because, you know, everybody on the street needs to join your house party, don't they? I love how much of a grumpy old man I sound when I say stuff like that. Can't you keep it down a little bit? Yes. I've made it, everybody. I've made it. I now have grumpy old man status. Same again. Just gonna glue it on there and try and match it all up. There we go. Welcome to the Blow channel. It's all blowing all the time. I'm seeing that as an advert, and then people joining and going, but he's just blowing stuff. Hi, welcome. Come on in. Sorry, I've gone all quiet of now. I'm not even explaining what I'm doing or anything. It happens every now and again. I start having multiple conversations with imaginary people in my head, and I'm not even really like, I don't know why. I think it's like an anxiety thing where I'm like, oh no, I'm going to have to talk to a certain person soon. I'll have to imagine what the conversation will go like so I can be mentally prepared for it. It's so weird. But here we are, Right. Let's get this one on as well. Oh my god. God, that one's longer than it needs to be. Why is that so long? The hell? Right. Where is it? There it is, right. Okay. Costume call rescheduled. Excellent work. Okay. So we've got those on. That's good. It's very good, very good. Now, I also forgot that these things require the outer parts to go all the way around them, much like this thing right here. Is that the right way around? That's the right way around. There we go, look. So they have their little outside bits, and these both have their little outside bits as well. Oh, I can throw you away. And you, I can throw you away. Oh, we're nearly done. Can't believe it. The yeah, these bits go all the way around them, so we need to get them on. Otherwise, what are we doing with ourselves? Our lives are just a mockery. What part is that, Harley? The shin? Yes, still a shin. We've done one. Fully done. Fully done, fully done, fully done. I looked at that this morning and fixed it as well, so we got number 2 on the way. And then that's it, and we're on to boots probably day after tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to stream tomorrow. And if I do, nice. Bonus. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna stream tomorrow because yeah, I think I'm gonna just take a day. I've been doing 2 a day every day nearly, apart from when I've had like dental appointments and stuff. Um, so yeah, that way. Um, so yeah, I might just take a day to myself. But we'll see because I might have time and space to do it. I don't know, but it's like it's also Father's Day, so I'm gonna be going and seeing my kids and that. So I don't know. Don't know what time I'm doing that either. So I'm gonna just see what happens, and then if I do, I do, and if I don't, I don't. Um, you know. Right, let's see if we can fit this in here. We can. Move them a bit further over. There we go. Oh. Sorry, silence for concentration. Now that is, yeah, that's the right way around. Will it fit though? I don't think it will because it's an awkward shape. But oh, we might. Oh, that's so close. Or will it? Oh my god, it will. It's so unbelievably close, but it will fit. That's what I'm talking about. Economy out your balls. Ah. As soon as I've done this, I'll show you when I'm talking about how close I've managed to get it, but it's still separate enough that it's not gonna like wreck anything. Oh, the bloody pen! I need to buy new pens, but look how close it is. Whoopsie daisy. Yeah. Whew. I think we'll be all right though. I'm gonna try and do one at a time, not get too excited and start cutting loads of lines on the different ones, and just do one piece at a time, then remove it. Because I do tend to skip ahead thinking that I'm saving time or something, and then the inevitable mistake happens. There we go. One. And then we want... Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on a minute. No, that's... I'll have to glue that back on, but that is not an angle cut there. We need to try and keep that as straight as we can. There we go. And it's this one that's the angle cut, which arguably I should have done first. We'll just try and keep it together. Don't you go anywhere. There we go. So that's number 2. Just need to chop a tiny bit off the front here. And that'll glue back on. Where we made the slight angle mistake there. There we go. So that goes like that. That's very nice. Might be too much, but better than too little. My coffee is ready. Nothing better. I don't like coffee. I'm sorry. I seek out caffeine through other means. Right, there we go. Don't need that. And it's this one. So, first things first, let's get that on there. And then that will go up the side there once that is nice and dry. And I'm just going to place it on there to settle while we cut the rest out. Yeah. Angles first. There we go. And I think I'll do the angles on the other one as well because they're quite close together and we've got less foam on here now to work with, so we need to be careful with the cuts. Right, so that's you there. Those two are done. Done the ends, have I? Yes, right. There's one. And hello, Tim. Welcome. How are you doing, mate? Thank you for joining us. I am there. Sorry, being real quiet because I was concentrating. Right. There we go. There we go. We'll carry on with this bit now. And for those that don't know, Tim in particular, welcome. This is a Halo Reach cosplay that I'm building, and this is the second shin that we're just sticking together piece by piece. And it's nearly done. If you're still here, I'll catch you up. That's the other shin that we've already built. And it's coming together quite well. We're about this far through this one. And I need to put more glue in my glue gun. Try and... Oop. Right. Okay. I've had a quiet few minutes there, haven't I? It's, I don't know, felt a bit weird. I was just really, really concentrating, trying to get these things on and together, and it's, I feel like I've cost myself a few viewers there, because I just went so quiet and into myself while I was doing it, and I'm not even sure you can see what I'm doing. I'm sorry, I've not been thinking about you all at all. And now I feel bad. But yeah, I'm trying not to get stuff stuck to myself and get all these in as well, and then we need to slice a bit off this, but I'm not going to do it just yet. I'm just going to get it on for now, get the thing glued on. There we go. We've gone silent again. Oh dear, right. Okay. One. Done. Right. Do the necessary prep work for this one, which is just literally a couple of slices, and we're done. There we go. And same again, let's get the bottom part glued on first, and then we can build it from there. I think that's about right. Ah, the blow channel. Welcome to the blow channel, where we blow all day long on glue. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Right. We're getting there, we're getting there. Oh no. Definitely no glue everywhere. But it is really, isn't it? That's but it's gone on. Look, it's gone on nicely, nicely. Very nice and smooth. Right. Other side. Should be okay. I'm gonna go up a little bit on the actual side this time, because I feel like I should have done the last time on the other one. Sorry, I had a stowaway. God, right, okay. Oh God, right. Shit. Uh, Wait, what time? What time? What time? What time? Half past. Right, okay. So I've got another half an hour before I'm going to have to go and make a very serious business call for measurements for a Ninja Turtle outfit. Because that's the next build. I am making a Ninja Turtle after this. I'm so excited, dude. Yeetrox, you won't have seen this earlier on. I'm going to show you now. Dude, right. I got these templates today. Look at this. Oh, I'm so excited. Dude, I'm making a Ninja Turtle. Now, I'm making a small one for my friend's kid. But then after I've done that, I am 100% making myself one of these. 100%. This is going to be mine. Oh my God, yes. Unreal. Oh my God. I can't wait. I've got all the templates there. I'm gonna make like a whole body covering thing. So I really got to do my best to, like, especially around the neck, keep all the glue smooth so it doesn't, like, irritate. And the neck's a separate piece, isn't it, actually? Let's see. Is the neck a separate piece? Don't tell me that there's no neck. There's the... Yeah, that's the... Right. Hang on. Head, full, form, arm and hand, elbow and knee pad, chest and shell. So wait a minute, where the hell's the neck? Is that in here as well? Yeah, it's there. Why has he took the neck out? Is that it? On this piece, where's this piece? That's there. And that. So, right, so that is the neck. Except for this piece, what the hell is this? Right, so we don't need that, but we do need those. I'm bringing them back in. That's so weird. Right, you're going right there for now, and then we're going to arrange you. Thank God it was in there, because, like, I don't know what I would have done. That would have been a nightmare. Okay, there. So now when we light up all of that, that should be there. So wait a minute. So he's not put the arms in either, because that's, like, that's only a forearm and hand. And when we light this up, bang, it's all there. So he's just sort of missed out the entire shoulder parts as well. Right, I'm going to light all this up and then we'll grab them and put them on. This is not what I'm supposed to be doing right now, I know, but, like, oh, shit. Am I missing anything? Yep, back of the arm. I've got those bits there that are going to be top of the, like, actual connections. And there, yeah, so we've got those as well. Now, where are those? Oh my God. Are you kidding? Oh, is the idea that you're supposed to, like, do it all separate? Because, I mean, that's stupid. Sorry, Mr. Hero Workshop. I know you are a lovely guy, I'm sure, and I very much enjoy your videos, and your templates are excellent for the most part. But then we have stuff like this, and I'm like, come on, dude. Right, I'm glad I found that. Ninja Turtle Bro. That's right. Yeah. Really looking forward to making this. I know it's not Halo, but we're breaking out. So that's all there, isn't it? Yes. Okay. So that's there. We've now got the neck and everything, and then yeah, the shell's all there. We checked that. The elbow and knee pad's going to be interesting. Yeah, Heroes Workshop, dude. I very much like his stuff, but yeah, and so you should, because he's very good at what he does. And yes, we're going to save it. Yeah, man. It's weird though. He's chose orange. I wonder if that's like a choice because of just how it's worked out, sort of thing. Um, but like the face shape is very much the Raphael from that first movie. I don't know. It's just me. I'm maybe just being funny. We've got lips there as well. The only thing I don't know what to do with is the eyes. I think I'm gonna have to do it in such a way that like it would be like a white mesh, and then you could maybe color part of it dark so that it looks like an eye, but then you can see through it easier than because what you're supposed to do is just have a tiny bit under the eyes there that would be what you see out of, and then you put a fake eye in the bandana. But I mean, it's only a kid. He's only little. He's going to want to see where he's going, you know. Especially if he's going to use it for Halloween, which I think is what the idea is. It's going to be, you know, would have been my dream Halloween costume when I was his age. Kidding me, fucking 10 years old, walking around in a full movie Ninja Turtles costume, trick or treating. Forget about it. I would have been like absolutely made up. Now, back into concentration mode. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing it. That's like I say, that's next. That's after this build. I'm gonna be building that Ninja Turtle like a miniature one for the miniature man, and then I 100% am building one for me. 100%. And then not only am I gonna be yeah, not only am I gonna have a Chief, a Batman, but also a Ninja Turtle. Imagine the videos and silly stuff I can do with that. Oh, okay. Right. I think we can go ahead and get this on. But I'll do the other one first because that's still solidifying. So we'll get this on here. It's happening again. The blow. Alright, gonna try and get a nice huge chunk of this bit on whilst that's solidifying a bit more as well. Oop. Come on. Right. Just gotta hold it like this for a little while. Oh, I can't believe I'm gonna be doing a Ninja Turtle soon. Oh, yeah. Yep. We're all good. We're all good. We're solidifying nicely. Just gonna get a nice river of glue into the last part there, and then we nicely squish the top in over here, and we've got to hold it once again. Whilst I'm holding this part here where it goes in, where that little tiny part ends, we need it to squash down as best we can, and then we get like so we don't end up with a hole in the shin. Okay, there we go. He's in there. Right, we're nice and solid on that side as well. I think I'm gonna have to leave that just for a moment, just to let that fully do what it needs to do, as in, solidify, and then we'll get that one on. Oh. Sorry, just checking some stuff. So I think I'm going to get this on, and then I'm going to do the ankles, and then that will be it. I think I've got 20 minutes before I need to make, before I receive an important business call about Ninja Turtles. What company do you know that's going to, receive important business calls about Ninja Turtles? Me, that's who. Oh, yeah. Right. Sorry, I'm just updating my friend that I have Ninja Turtle templates, buddy. Oh, yeah. Got the soft form for the green bits. So I'm replying to a message. I'll speak it out as I talk to it. Need to buy more hard stuff for the shell. There. That's something else I'm going to be doing today, is ordering more foam. Yeah, definitely going to need some shell parts doing, so we're going to have to get the a bit more of this hard white stuff. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Like, you know, I'm eating. Right. That's good. Yeah, I didn't know if you were still watching, dude, but that's good. Okay. Right. Let's get them all in there. Oh, we're coming apart. Squash you in. Just as the other side. There we go. Lovely. I think we're all right there. Right, I definitely have enough time to at least get them down onto form. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to get the ankle bits on this piece. And then there's little surrounds as well. There we go. And the surrounds won't fit on there, but we've got other little pieces that we can use, like this weird looking concoction. We can definitely use this, because yeah, it probably wouldn't have worked with anything else. Okay. And then I'll probably have time to cut it all out and maybe put it together, but then I'll have to leave it. And I may come back later on. I'll see how things are with the day. So that's also going to go on there again. And we want this one on in the same side, in the same direction. Do we have the ability to? No, not quite. Oh, there we go. Right. Talking to myself, that's in the way. You can't see what I'm doing. This isn't a very helpful stream for anyone, is it? Not very interactive either. So if anybody's saying anything like, "Oh, Razor the Gamer, hi," yeah, and I was just just literally commenting how in my own head I am right now. Oh no, my call's happening. I'm gonna have to. Right, I'll tell you what. I'll put you on. Be right back. I will be right back. Hello, sorry for the wait. I am back, and I've had my call. I've got all my measurements, but I'm still only doing these little ankles. I've prepped it all so it's ready to go, and I'm just going to do it, and then I'm going to stick it on, and then we're going to leave it for a little while, and yeah. Anybody still here? I've still got 3 people apparently. Razor the Gamer, are you still here? You said hi earlier and then I had to go, so I apologise. That wasn't exactly the best introduction, was it? Oh dear, right. Well, regardless, thank you for dropping in. Don't know whether you'll see that. And like I say, I'm not going to be too much longer now before we knock it on the head for now. I think I will come back later on because I know what I'm like. I'll be sat there just thinking about the build and wanting to finish it off. So, yeah, no. Ooh, I need to get hold of Tommy today and ask him for his boot measurements so we can get straight on with that. Possibly tomorrow, possibly not. As I was saying before, I don't think I'll be streaming tomorrow. Right. That's you. Oh god, it looks a bit wonky, but there we go. So is that. It's gonna fit like that, and then we have ways of making you meet. I've knocked off all my templates. Ugh. There we go. Right, much like the other ones, we've got a tiny bit of prep to do, so I'll put them there for now, and we'll get this one out. Shut that out. Shut that out right there. And nearly done. There we go. Now this. And there we go. Blade's starting to blunt. I might have to use another one. Like get another one out, but we'll see. We'll see. There we go. There we go. Throw that out. I'm never using it. I always think like, oh, I'll keep it. No. No, we're going to be sensible. We're doing foam economy and sensible saving. Which side is this? That's you. Right, so that's you. Oop. There we go. Do we need to cut out another piece out of this bit though? Technically not. But did I on the other one? That's a good question. I did. So I will. I don't think they do on the template, but it just seems to me that it makes sense to have it go over each. Yeah, that. Yeah. Right, we're going to do the middle part first and then do the arms around it. Ow. Yeah, sorry, yeah, I'm getting... there's a lot of hay fever in the air. I was got a message saying, literally, fucking hay fever. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm trying to build this thing with, like, eye crust. Like, as we speak. Ugh. So I may have to nip out and get, like, I'm going to go get some antihistamines and a little bit of shopping in, I think, in my time off the stream. And I'm most definitely going to come back later on. Most definitely. I don't know what time, so I can't really schedule it with you guys or anything, but we're definitely coming back. And yeah, I've got even more motivation to finish this off and get it done. Not that I didn't already. Tommy, if you're watching, mate, I 100% am committed, but I also really want to make a Ninja Turtle, so I'm going to be doing that after this. I don't know whether to do, like, the kids one simultaneously to the one that I'm doing myself. I don't know. That's another thing. I need to go into the high street, which I definitely will do, where there is a shop that does there's a shop that does fabric, and I need to get a bit of blue because we're building Leonardo for the young one. And then I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to see what colours there are, and then I think I'll just sort of go with whatever I can get that's, like, looking quite cool, sort of thing. So if there's like a particularly good purple one, for example, I'll do Donatello for me. If there's a really nice bright orange, it'll be it'll be him. It'll be Mikey. I'm not really bothered about doing Raph. Raph's everybody's favourite for some reason, and I love Raph, but like, it's just, everybody is Raph. Because he's the angry one. I just need to take a little bit more off this. There we go. Ow. Oh no, it's gone over the edge. No. Oh, what a bastard. Oh, that's so shit. Oh, I can't even pull it apart to... Oh, shit. You, Chuck, still got you? Oh my god, it really doesn't want to come apart. This is what I was on about before, where like, if you're worried about heat dismembering your armor with the hot glue, you put something that's about 10 degrees cooler than the surface of the sun next to it, and it only just comes apart. I think, you don't really have to worry about it. Right. I suppose that'll do. It's a little bit messier than I was hoping for, but... Jesus. Okay. I'm going to do this side first. Go. So that's that. Yes, this is all right as well. Sorry, I've been hunched over again for hours. I'm so stupid. I shouldn't really do that. Not at this age. With my bones. Oh my god. Oh, here we go. Sorry, I'm also replying to my friend that's apologising that they can't watch right now. So I'm like, don't worry, nobody's obligated. It's nice when you can, and if you can't, you can't. We're not gonna, these things happen. Everybody lives lives, don't we? Just mine is just stuck in this garage making foam armour for people. So, yeah. Right. Now, we're going to glue on. And we're just going to go for it. I'm not messing around doing a part at a time or anything. No, we're going all in. Like the rebels we are. Watch it kick ass. Take names. Or is it... What was it? Watch us... we're here to take ass and kick names. Right. So I've been leaving it basically at the at a point of just a little bit further along than the last time I left it on the other build, because I left it without these on, so we're a little bit further than we were before. That's good, isn't it? Where are we? Right. This bit. And this bit. Okay. I think we're all right so far. Oh. wonder if you heard that. That was my collarbone said. Oh, right. So, I've been sat here long enough for my backside to go to sleep. So I'm gonna go and take a breather, do some shopping, and then I'm gonna come back. Probably in about 4 hours time or something. I'll be coming back and doing more. I think it is Saturday. I could give myself some time, good now, but I'm gonna have the day off tomorrow, so I think I will come back and we'll get this done. Because look, there's not much to do now, is there? We just need to add this little bit on the back. So not a whole lot, is it? Really, when we're thinking about it. So yeah, I think we should definitely meet up again, shall we? What can I throw away now? I can throw away all of this. All of this. It's gone. And this. Gone. We're done. All we have left to worry about are these bad boys. So there's that guy, and this guy. We've got one of them, but we need the other. So yeah, we've really not got much left to do, but I'm just I'm covered in hay fever right now. And I need to go buy some antihistamines so I can survive the rest of the day, because it's proper fucking horrible out there. Like humidity and pollen everywhere. So yeah, there's that. And then hopefully, I mean, it's 4 now, and I'll probably come back about 7. So 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, about three hours time, maybe 4 at the most, and we'll get this finished. Thank you everyone for watching. Yeetrox, always lovely to talk to you. Thank you for messaging. People that have dropped in and said hi, I appreciate you too. And obviously the people that watch this back on YouTube, I know there's a few of you that do, and I appreciate you as well. Especially if you get to the end here and hear me say it, then I definitely appreciate you. Because it's a long thing to sit through if you're not doing it live, isn't it? Like, you know. But anyway, thank you again. Love you all. Speak soon. Yeah, says Yeetrox right at the end there, mate. I'll see you again soon if you hear later on. Bye bye, everybody.